Hi everybody, Kelly here. We've all heard the advice, fake it until you make it. But for some of us, it feels like we never actually make it. It feels more like fake it and then keep faking it for the rest of your life and hope that nobody ever figures out that you don't know what you're doing. If this sounds familiar to you, you are probably going to be interested in the most recent podcast episode, which is all about imposter complex. And it talks about the different ways that imposter complex can appear in our lives. Now, based on my research, based on my own experiences, I've identified 9 different ways that imposter complex can show up in our lives. And I think some of these may surprise you. So in the episode, I also talk about some really tactical ways that we can start to work through and begin to defeat our imposter complex, because make no mistake, that feeling of not being qualified enough when in actual reality you are qualified enough, that feeling of I don't really know what I'm doing but everybody else around me does, that is going to keep you down. It's going to keep you playing small. Now, the really nasty, cruel thing about imposter complex is that it doesn't really usually affect people who don't actually know what they're doing. It often affects intelligent, successful, high-performing people. Another surprising thing about imposter complex is that it affects a lot of people, more than you probably realize. So Psychology Today gave a stat of 25 to 30% of high-performing individuals suffer from imposter complex. So what that means is that some of the people that you are comparing yourself to and saying to yourself, well, I'm a fraud because I'm not as successful as this person over here. Yeah, those people are suffering from imposter complex too. Of course, they don't say that. They don't publicize it, that they feel like a fraud, because that's the last thing any of us want when we deal with imposter complex, is to actually let people know that we feel like a fraud. We're trying to hide that from everybody, right? So it is time to kick imposter complex to the curb. Take a listen to the You Are Not a Fraud episode. It is available wherever you get your podcasts, and let's own our awesome together.